All right, so this is going to be the Back on Figg coverage, okay? So last video I made, I talked about the latest podcast war that's been reignited between T-Rel and the 16, and how they sort of unofficially scheduled like this live pod off where, you know, to see who would get the most live viewers between the two podcasts. And in the last video I made, if you have not seen it, I covered the No Jumper podcast and how it only got like 2,000 live viewers, which is insanely bad. And that was pretty much that, but now it's time for me to cover the Back on Figg podcast, where all the since left No Jumper employees who did bad by the 16 all showed up on Back on Figg, and it was a No Jumper reunion, sort of.
We doing it. Yeah. What we doing? Demons in the chat. My boy House Phone in the building. Bro. My girl Gina in the building. Say, we got a big reunion in the building, man. We got Yuri in the building. We got Trevor in the building, man.
I thought it was thoroughly entertaining. I thought it was a great program. I watched the entirety of the podcast. But I had a huge problem with a couple of things that were going on in this podcast, and that's what I'm here to go over, okay? I'm going to be serving some warrants. And we're going to start here with our first clip. This is going to be Back on Figg mentioning me and bringing me into the conversation, and I thought this was important to show because I had a huge problem with... let's just say that there was a violation that was committed.
Point and shoot ain't as crazy though.
Nah. Point and shoot be going.
Bro, you know what's funny about point and shoot? But this nigga David Russell was burnt out. It might be I'm talking about every clip. David Russell get on they hustle.
Yeah. David Russell might be point and shoot. He might have rebranded.
He could have. Nah, but his IP would have been blocked. Nah. His IP would have been blocked? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nah, wait, listen, real quick. I do have to say shout out to point and shoot because I be bored as fuck. No, listen, hear me out.
That's Trevor's op right there.
Is it?
Yeah. Dude, that's
he hates on me, but
he's
a fan though. He's a fan.
That's the whole reason why he even
going
makes,
in on everybody. That's why it's funny.
Bro. Apparently, like Trevor had like scammed him years ago.
Oh my
god! And because of that scam,
wait, what?
They
crazy.
Yeah, it was just like some miscommunication about a music video back in the day.
Okay, I felt that.
He told
me to edit this video, and he never gave me a deadline. And then he was just playing around with the artist and not really communicating well. But
and he's
yeah, so that's not going to actually work because Trevor's lying.
What?
And I really didn't want to ever acknowledge Trevor, but like he's creating this narrative of falsehoods that is, I mean, he's trying to sully my name with lies. And I never really planned on responding to Trevor because I'm not the type to go back and fifth on some personal shit with someone's editor. You know what I mean? Like I can't like make a video. I make these videos for entertainment because they're funny and they're fun to make. I'm not like literally trying to get into a beef with someone. That seems incredibly beta to me. I would never participate in such things. And so this is like some personal shit where Trevor's furious at me for blowing past him in the content world. And so he's trying to like change everyone's mind about me. And that's totally fine. Just don't lie about it. And so I'd like the record to reflect that me and Trevor got into it over Trevor taking credit for something that I was responsible for. Okay. I shot a video with my camera and then sent the footage to Trevor to be edited, and he edited it and then sent it back and everything was fine. I said, thank you. Looks great. That's not what we fell out over at all. That was a huge lie that Trevor told you guys, okay? The reason why I started going after Trevor is because he lied on a podcast and took credit for the video and left me out of it, out of the conversation, even though I was 100% responsible. I paid. It's not like he even did the edit for free. Okay, I paid him out of my pockets. And then he went on his podcast and interviewed some rappers and took credit for that video.
Like, I only got to work with Briss, like, through the editing. Yeah. Like, I edited the Big Bloody video.
Oh, you edited that?
Yeah.
You went crazy
with these niggas?
Yeah.
You went crazy.
I didn't shoot it. I just edited it. Mac J hit me and was like, yo, you need to edit that shit.
In the mix, what's up?
Yeah, come on, man. We out here. I mean, so we got to talk about tapping in through the FaceTime at No Jumper via.
So Trevor's actually a weirdo. And the craziest part is that we got in the DMs and squashed the beef a while back, and he just decided to reignite it for clout. He actually asked me to get into a fake content beef with him, and I left him on red. I was like, that's extremely stupid. Okay, like I was like, why would I do that? That sounds like something you would do, not me. I'm not going back and forth with someone's video editor. That's not something I'm interested in. Okay, so here's the deal. And this is to Trevor. Okay, so Trevor, if you mention my name or interject in a conversation that my name's being brought up in, I'm going to punish you. Okay, and I'm not going to punish you. I'm going to actually go in on all your friends. I'm going to make videos about Heather. I'm going to make videos about T-Rel. And before I double back on Heather, I'm going to make fun of your little podcast that you have. And I'm actually going to go in on your sponsors. I'm going to go in on all your little co-hosts. I'm actually going to turn you guys into big stars, okay? Do you understand? I'm going to be covering everyone around you except for you because you're actually too shitty to watch, all right? And I want to point out that when I made those videos about Heather, when I was shitting on her, I did that. That was not personal. That was just, I was just doing that to retaliate against the Back on Figg mods who played with me and banned me from the chat for absolutely no reason. So I warned them. I said, I'm going to cook Heather if you keep playing with me. And they kept playing with me. And guess what? Heather got her fucking dingleberries torched off. So I'd like to move along with this. I don't want to spend too much time on Trevor, but things got to be addressed. All right. So Trevor's a liar. He's a weirdo. He wants to get into fake beefs with people that are doing better than him for clout. Okay. And I really hope this is making sense. I hope everyone understands. So let's continue with this video because the VIP guest has arrived.
Yeah, my nigga Flakko in the building.
Officer Flakko.
Wait up. Whoa, get that! Yeah! Oh yeah! I think I'm trying to fuck something. I like that.
How you doing, bro?
I like that, man.
Come here, man.
Holy shit. All right, so they're excited as fuck to see Fred Jallah pull up. He's waddling around. He's dressed in all black. He looks like Fabby Davis Jr. out here, and he's looking big. So big, in fact, that he was like, let me get a spot in the back. I want to be way back in the back so no one can see me. But they had a special chair lined up. They gave him Smack's chair because they didn't care if it broke. And so they had to wheel him in a special chair for him to sit down in. Look at this.
Oh, God, man. Yo, here. Let me try to fit somewhere in here, man.
Hey, look.
No, we gonna pull up a chair.
No.
Let me try to fit, man. That was crazy. I'm gonna try to fit here. Sit his ass right there. Yo, big ass case.
So Poetic Jallah is in attendance. It's very exciting. I was so excited to see this. And so the pod would continue. And this is where little house phone brings up the fact that he gave the high hard one to Lena the Plug multiple times.
About to, but
you fuck Lena
multiple
and that's
times.
not cool. Look,
Multiple times. But listen,
this nigga crazy.
No, but look. Let me tell you, nigga. I ain't never talked about that shit ever. I never sat down
because he's not holding nothing back for y'all.
I never sat there and
so Lena the Plug was so impressed with little house phone's stroke that she returned for seconds, possibly thirds, possibly even four. I mean, who knows how many times they've had sex. I mean, that's really incredible. I thought I would include this. I thought that was really incredible. So I want to move to this Poetic Jallah stuff. T-Rel's actually. So let me just say this: when Flakko first got there, everyone was really schlobbing his knob and like glazing him heavily and buttering him up. And I was furious. I was like, "What's going on?" So are you guys gonna have Adam's biggest fucking worshiper on this show just to glaze the fuck out of him? I was furious. Okay. But as time goes on, T-Rel actually does the right thing. He steps up and he actually presses Fred Jallah. And I was just so impressed by this. I was so impressed that T-Rel actually stood on business and asked the right questions. Okay, so we're going to go into some Flakko here. This is going to be T-Rel putting Flakko on the spot for lying about his entire life. Look at this.
There's a lot of people out there just saying, you definitely lying about your identity, where you from, where you come from. It's a lot of videos out there that's just, you being a hypocrite about the timestamps where you from and what you doing and where you went to high school.
Yeah.
So what you got to say about that? Because sometimes I'll be like, God damn, Flakko, you definitely changing your damn story up.
No, Right? So look, so like.
All right, so I really want you guys to do something for me. I want you to pay attention to exactly what Flakko says. I want you guys to get a pencil and a piece of paper and map it out if you need to, because this literally doesn't make any sense. This explanation is like borderline incoherent, okay? It's like something that you would never expect to see in nature. Look at this.
Dad left. It was me, my two brothers, and my, like big sister, right? She was like a freshman in college, and you feel me, couldn't take care of me, right? So once he left, I moved there, and then as soon as she got done college,
with Pops?
No, Dad went to Africa.
Dad. Who did you move with in Philly?
My siblings.
Oh, you with your sister?
No, cousins. If them and them.
That's not your sibling. Your sibling is your sister.
Well, them and them. Our relatives, right?
Where was your mom at though?
Home, like
okay,
right? You feel me? Right? So I moved there, and then as soon as she got done, I moved back to her.
Man, you lying. Let's change the story, dog.
All right, so that was fucking beautiful. Okay, so I really don't care if people, do content with Flakko or whatever, but as long as they know and as long as they acknowledge that he's a liar and a goof, then I'm content. Okay, so that was actually really cool. Thank you, T-Rel. So I don't know if Flakko thinks that if he just keeps saying the same thing over and over again, people will start to believe it, but that's what I think may be going on here, because Poetic Flakko is from Darby, Pennsylvania. I can say that with 100% certainty. His classmates already proved this. This is a provable lie. He's got a fucking Philly accent, damn near. I mean, people in North Dakota talk like this, don't you know? And, it's so stupid that Flakko lies about something so obvious.
Frederick is from Darby, Pennsylvania. I went to elementary school with him. Nigga, your 4th grade math teacher, Mr. Howard, bro. 5th grade, Mr. Williams.
Shouts to Mr. Williams.
You're not going to sit here and cat. But I fuck with Frederick, though. I don't know why he's saying from North Dakota, but he's definitely from Delaware County, for sure.
All right, so that was lie number 1. Let's move on to lie number 2 from Fred Jallah. And this is going to be the YouTube AdSense revenue lie, where he says that he makes $18,000 a month. I happen to believe that this is a lie. This is all my opinion. I can't prove this, but I've got some compelling evidence that would suggest that this is a huge load of bullshit. And so listen to what Poetic Flakko says about how much he makes.
Oh, I feel like the fans leaked my earnings for last month, right? No, facts, right? Feel me?
Flakko, answer yes or no.
And I think I made like $18K last month.
Okay.
But though when I got to No Jumper, I was making about like $1,000. So No Jumper took me from 1,000 to $18,000 a month.
Nobody's knocking that.
All right, so Fred Jallah says that he makes $18,000 a month, and he says that the fans leaked his earnings, as if that's even possible. Let me just fill you in on what's going on. So Flakko actually purposefully leaked this himself to show off. The only problem is it doesn't make sense. The numbers don't add up. And so I conducted a full-scale investigation, and I added up all the numbers from his videos for the past month to see what he made last month, and he only got 1.2 million views. But here it says that he has 4.3 million views, which is scientifically impossible. I mean, look at the Social Blade analytics. The Social Blade counts all your views, all your engagement, and all that stuff, all your subscribers. And look at what's going on. So Flakko actually is showing on Social Blade that he's only making a couple $1,000 a month, and it's consistent with the numbers that I came up with during my own investigation. So what I've concluded with is that Flakko is up to something. I think he's trying to make people think he's loaded. Now, I do want to point out and remind everyone that Jallah was exposed. He accidentally showed his analytics on Twitch about a year ago when he said he was making about $10,000 a month. And he was making fucking Burger King money, okay? So he's been caught lying before. His analytics were in the shit box. All the arrows are pointing down. His channel sucks. It's a clickbait, throw the kitchen sink at it and see if anything, see if you can get 1 million views on a video. So Flakko actually isn't booming at all. He's a very low scale YouTuber. He only gets about 4,000. Look, his subscribers are up 66% and it's only 4,000. Okay, that's insanely low. And so nothing about this makes any sense, and I just wanted to point that out. All right, so let's move on to this next little piece. This is where Flakko gets asked about his getting banned from New York, and they're referencing a point-and-shoot video. and he's got to answer for it. And I just want you guys to hear what he has to say.
But what are you gonna do if you run into Nick Blicky and 5 niggas in the airport? What you gonna do? They gonna pack you out. They gonna pack you out, bro.
You say strip. Wait, because now that I've gotten my right to carry now, right? I now go to work, with whatever I have on with me, right?
Oh,
pistol.
Okay.
Well, listen, is to work, to the gym. You feel me? Right? Right? Here, I feel, safe, so not me.
Yeah, but I mean, you literally was about to get rushed on camera.
Most of these niggas are hoes in real life and use their gangs to back them up. You feel me? So they're tough in terms of the gang backing, right? These niggas see me, let's say, for example, I fucking Venice Beach. Bro.
Okay, stop it there. Before you about to get yourself in the sun
right now.
You know there's gangs over there.
Oh, where gangs, Venice Beach?
Yeah. Real gangs.
So Flakko doesn't own a car. He Ubers everywhere he goes. I don't think he even has a driver's license, but he's telling people that he has a concealed carry permit for a firearm. Flakko is trying to get people to believe that he went out and applied and qualified and, passed all the tests and stuff to get a concealed carry permit to carry a pistol around. And then he says that he only carries it to work and to the gym, not when he's out hanging out doing regular stuff in the streets. So that's actually an amazingly stupid statement. So he only carries the gun to go. So he feels he just said that he feels safe here. So that's why he doesn't have his pistol. He can't bust it out. But he carries it to work and to the gym. So he fears for his life every time he goes to No Jumper. What? Okay, I got to tell you, this sounds like a crock of shit. I don't know what he thinks he's doing. I mean, are people that stupid? Does he only talk to like really stupid people that don't follow up on any of this stuff? Like, has anyone seen the pistol? Can we see the box, the Glock box that comes with the Glock? Can we see a bullet? Can we see any evidence at all of? I mean, I don't think that he could fit a wallet with nothing in it in his pants. His pants are painted on. So where does he hide bull? Does he stuff it down his pants into his butt crack? It's a mystery. I don't even think Flakko has the finger strength to chamber a round. It just doesn't make any sense. So I thought this was really interesting. I wanted to include this. But let's get back on track. Let's get back to the New York stuff. Let's get back to the point and shoot reference. Let's see what he has to say.
Wait, hold on, wait. You be going, wait. You be going live? You be going live at the store like, hey, I'm here?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What's up with these niggas from New York you got beef with? Who? Cause look, I said the wrong name earlier. I said Nick Blicky. That's not what I meant. Who is the niggas from New York that you be like going at it with?
I'm at it with the niggas now?
Come on.
From New York.
Yeah, they banned you from New York.
Oh, bro,
You banned from Atlanta.
Making
Nas
videos.
Blicky.
Nas Blicky. Okay, so what are you gonna do when Nas Blicky and his bros pull up when you're at the store live? Like, oh, I'm in the store.
One, I felt like that, the whole Nas Blicky thing was kind of like take it like out of proportion, right? Cause
so House Phone had to twist Flacco's baby arm to get him to admit that there was something going on in New York, and so he's explaining it, but he's given a line of bullshit as he always does. And so I thought that I would send a super chat so that they could read it, and hopefully we can get the conversation going in the right direction. So I did figure out the super chat and I sent it, and this is what happened.
Next super chat, what we got going on, man?
Point and Shoot said the GDs are saying different in my DM, Flakko.
Whoa!
What the fuck does Point and Shoot know about that shit?
Here we go. Yeah, just one damn super chat.
That's why he don't fuck with you.
So I don't fuck with him.
So this is what happens every time I get brought up or anytime my name's mentioned. Trevor has a huge issue and he starts yapping his dick suckers. And he says it right here. He says, "What does Point and Shoot know about that shit?" And I just tried to I just said that they're in my DM. That's how I know. It's very simple. I mean, what kind of question is that? What does Point and Shoot know about that shit? So Trevor's eating the salt and vinegar wings today. He's so salty. I don't know why he hates me so much. Is it because of my newfound success? Is it because the channel's doing very well and his channel's a joke? And so Trevor paints this narrative as if I'm his biggest hater. Like, I hate on him. You know, I'm not going after him. I never go after him. I've mentioned him one time in a video over a year ago. I don't care about Trevor. I don't even hate Trevor. He's insignificant to me. He's like a nobody to me. I'd rather cover, I'll make a video about a ham sandwich before I make a video about Trevor Potter. He's a video creator for other people. He can't make his own content. His own content sucks, so he hates on mine. And he should mind his own business. I mean, I don't know how the hosts feel about him interjecting and interrupting when it's not his turn. That super chat was at Flakko, not Trevor. I don't send super chats at T-Rail's bitch boy. Okay, so let's continue.
Wait, y'all grew up together for real?
They was best friends.
Oh, him and Trevor was best friends?
They used to be best friends, Trevor, and point and shoot.
Point and shoot used to be best friends with Trevor, and Trevor's don't want to tell us. Point and shoot, I'm going to make sure you call me because I need this info. Make sure you...
I met Trevor one time for 10 minutes during a smoke sesh, and we just like talked for a few minutes and then I left. Trevor does not know me. He knows absolutely nothing about me, but he wants the narrative to be such that he knows, oh, Trevor knows point and shoot. Trevor knows point and shoot. Oh, Trevor knows point and shoot. And it makes him popular. Do you understand? It's like a clout thing. And it's extremely pathetic that he's just like allowing people to believe something he knows isn't true. He's just sitting there letting people believe it. He's not saying, I don't know him at all. I met him one time in passing for about 5 to 10 minutes and that was it. He doesn't know me at all. He just wants people to think that he knows me. So we weren't able to get an answer because the whole narrative shifted when Trevor chimed in. Trevor saved Flakko. So you guys can all thank Trevor for that. But anyways, I tried to get involved, but, you know, Trevor, my biggest hater in the world, ruined it, okay? So, but I appreciate the mods reading the super chat, you know? And I want to say that I am actually open to calling in to T-Rail and explaining to him exactly what the whole story is, the whole detail. I mean, if I'm lying, I'm crying. I tell the truth, okay? And I would love to tell the truth to someone who will listen, who will hear me out on their platform. And of course, this won't give him or anyone else any type of immunity from my wrath moving forward. No one is safe. Okay, they didn't make me sheriff for nothing. Okay, I'm out here to protect and serve and to clean this shit up. Okay, I'm taking out the trash one day at a time, and I don't care. But if you want to have me on, I'll come on. You know, we can have a civil conversation. But I'm warning you guys, if Trevor says my name, there will be hell to pay. So just pointing that out. And so I'm going to end this video here. There's really nothing else to say. Back on Figg with the W. Over the 16. The 16 has lost to T-Rail. And back on Figg, of course, and all of the people. I couldn't really find anyone doing anything that really pissed me off, except for Flakko and this video editor that's obsessed with me. So with that being said, I appreciate everyone who's subscribed to the Patreon. The Patreon's doing very nice. And I'm really excited to make another video this week. Dijon may be making an appearance in the Patreon. So stay subscribed, get subscribed, do what you got to do. It's $3. And with that, I want to say thank you guys for hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel here and leaving comments and stuff like that. It's helping me grow. Okay, so let's keep this going and I'll see you guys on the next one.